Hello everyone, my name is Chris, and welcome to Nerd Room Tour Series. Anyway, but today we're gonna cover what's inside here. This. Last time, if you guys noticed, we covered everything that was up here, and now we're going to cover the vastness that is this whole area. So let's see what kind of weird kooky stuff I have in here. So first up on display is this. It's the collector's edition of Final Fantasy XIII, the strategy guide. And here, I'll kind of move in closer so you guys can see, but it's pretty neat. It's got, basically standard strategy guide type stuff, and I think in the back it has like kind of an outline of the story, so you can kind of understand it better. And in the back it's got some weird, writing here. Not sure if you could translate that. But yeah, this was the collector's edition. Since there wasn't a collector's edition of the game that came out, I said, you know what, I guess I'll get this, because I am a huge Final Fantasy fan. I didn't get one for Final Fantasy XIII too, because they had a collector's. So yeah, but anyway, pretty cool book. So next up is, these are a bunch of random calendars of Star Wars. You're probably wondering, why would I keep calendars of Star Wars? Well, the reason is I think they just have really cool things. Like, look at that. That's Kamino, and it kind of tells you a little bit about it, and it has, like, some character design on it. Same thing with Naboo. And I just thought it was really cool. That damn dog! I just thought it was really cool to collect these, because then you could later on, like, make kind of like a collage or something like that. Like, this one is awesome. It was called From Concept to Screen. When did I... Oh, this was for 2009. But yeah, it's basically a giant calendar, and it would give you, like, a portrait, like, from what they designed, and then what actually came out to be. So it was really cool. And I thought, man, you could, like, probably make posters out of these. So that's the idea. The idea is that I am going to make posters out of my calendars. Anyway, on the other side I have a couple of random stuff. For some reason I got the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker strategy guide. Not sure why I did that. Now this is awesome. This is so cool. It is, I don't know if you guys are huge fans of the Archie comic Sonic the Hedgehog series. It's been around since like 1990, I don't know what. But it's been around since like the early 90s, and I've been collecting them since I was a little kid. Well, anyway, recently they released a Sonic Encyclopedia, and it was so cool. It had like all information on all the characters that you give a crap about. It's kind of funny because recently they did a physical reboot, so it's almost like this is null and void. But still, it's a nice little primer type thing if you want to learn about the history of the characters and learn more about it, and also it kind of fills in the gaps on things we didn't know about. So, gotta say, I really like it. So glad I have it. It's a shame what's going on in that comic book series. It's a shame that now most of these characters are no longer available because of that stupid lawsuit that happened. Lisai. Okay, now this is awesome. This was the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker limited edition that I got when I first got the PSP version. And basically it's a giant box, and when you remove it, you get this cool little, like, yellow booklet thingamabob, which I'll go over in a second. And then on the back, here's where the game was, and here's where, like, the instruction manual was. But anyway, inside of this, it's nice and sealed. So you can see I really haven't messed around with it too much, but we'll open it up. So it's really cool. It's a nice kind of like material that's made out of. And then when you look through it, it has like conceptual artwork of a lot of the characters. And what else does it have? It's a concept art. Like, check out these badass images of Big Boss. So fucking cool. And there's some stuff in the back too. Just general concept art of some of the stuff. So it is an art book, but it's one of the better art books I've seen. I know for a while, like, everyone was doing art books, and it was just like, dude, why the fuck do you guys keep doing art books? This is so stupid. This was pretty cool. It's like the comic strips from that they used in I gotta lift my head up because you guys can hear me like this. It's the comic strips that they used while they were doing Peace Walker. So, pretty cool. So yeah, really neat collector's edition. Highly recommend. Popping out of nowhere. Really neat collector's edition, and I'm sure it's available on eBay. If you guys are huge Metal Gear fans, I guess go for it. You know, a lot of the stuff was repeated in the Metal Gear Solid HD Collection limited edition, which, speaking of which, I have, but a lot of it was repeated. But we're going to go over that right now. So as I mentioned, Metal Gear Solid HD Collection limited edition. Kind of weird. It was basically a giant case that had this really thick art book and this thing that had my game in it. And on the back, it's literally what's on the back of the game, the PlayStation game case itself. But anyway, it's a pretty cool art book. It covers everything from Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, and Peace Walker. And it's just really cool. Like here, I'll give you guys an example of some of the artwork you could find in it. So a lot of it is really cool concept art, like this. Like I think this is Raiden, and that's Rose, and up there is Otacon. But it's just really cool artwork and stuff. And then of course what I told you guys earlier about it having the Peace Walker information. This is the same information that was in the other stuff, more or less. It's just not as cool looking or neat, but really cool. It's hardcover, really makes for a nice little coffee table type thing. So yeah, really cool little collector's edition that I'm really glad I picked up, and I would highly recommend you guys pick up too if you have the chance. I think it's still available on Amazon for 360 and for PlayStation 3, so yeah, definitely check it out. Hey guys, I'm going to finish the rest of the video like this. I think it's going to be a lot quicker and a lot more to the point, and whatever. Anyway, so we went over this. Down here, this is actually the Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn limited edition. I was about to say, there's an unboxing video you guys can see. You don't need me to do this. So anyway, really great artwork. And inside is, see, the game. Little password thingy keeper. And then this is like this epic as all balls artwork book. That's really cool. These things always seem to have like an art book. That's my Kodak! Anyway, these things always seem to have an art book, but they're always so damn cool. So we got this side covered. On this side, not too much. This was a Star Wars Hyperspace membership club packet thingy that has a whole bunch of stuff, but that would take up the entire video, so I won't do. This is a Star Wars poster of some sort that I think is a part of the Hyperspace thing. This is pretty cool. This is when I went to Vegas back in 2004. I kept this because George Carlin, who unfortunately passed away not a couple of years ago, he performed and I went and saw it on those dates. So I got this here. It's really, really cool, but some really neat stuff here, and I decided to keep this as like a little souvenir. My parents thought I was insane, and they're probably right. What else? Oh my god, I remember this. This was when I graduated in 2005 from high school. We got to make, that was the band I was in, the LNC, but we, Que rayos es un burrito. Taking back Poofy? Oh my goodness. I made this because I don't know, we just ended up making these posters for some reason. I have no idea why. I mean posters, these Burger King hats that they were giving out, and we just drew on them. But it was pretty damn rad, and I kept it. So anyway, up here, I have these old magazines from a company called Toy Fair. I used to be a hardcore toy collector, so I have a bunch of these magazines up here. Which, great magazine. I think there's trade paperbacks that have some of the comics they did that were pretty cool. This is a Game & Watch ball that I got from Club Nintendo. I saved up all my damn points to get this. It was ridiculous how much it cost, but it's pretty cool. It's Mr. Game & Watch, and it has a game called Ball, which pretty self-explanatory. Also a Club Nintendo. I think this was the first reward I got, but it's a replica of Mario's hat. You can't really wear it. They even said it's not meant to be worn, though technically you can, but my head's too big. But it's really damn cool, and yeah, it's Mario. Who wouldn't want a Mario hat? Then over here, this is the collector's... Oh wait, first of all, I was World's Greatest Boyfriend. Yep, that's right. World's greatest boyfriend. Just gonna put that trophy in there. I don't like to brag, so I keep my trophies in my closet. So anyway, this was my, oh god. This is pretty cool. When I got this in the mail, I thought it was real. But it was the collector's edition of Jurassic Park the game from Telltale. And they make it look like it's a package from InGen. It even has a letter from John Hammond saying that they spared no expense. And it has a bunch of really cool stuff in here. Let's see if I could go through this one-handed. It has a Jurassic Park brochure. It's a park map. It has a temporary staff ID. It has a patch of Jurassic Park if you want to put some stuff on it. It has a field guide. This is remarkable. It's a whole fucking book that just talks about dinosaurs. Like, some guy fucking wrote a book, and just for this. Ridiculous. And then, of course, it has the game. Alright, so moving on. This was my PSP Slim, the box that came with Family Guy and Dexter. Great game, by the way. This is a pin collection that I'm not going to open up, but, well, fuck it, I'll take it out. I love you guys too much, I'll take it out. But basically, on this side, it's images you can create, and then on the back, one-handed, it's a bunch of pins that you could wear, or it just makes for really good art. This was, I think, a Club Nintendo, 2001, yeah. See? 2011, sorry, special edition, special reward for North American Platinum members. Pretty lame. I remember we were all getting really tired of always getting fucking Mario every time, but whatever. Some strategy guides here. This is for Resident Evil Survivor, which is, I can't take it out, I've got this damn VCR. This is my VCR that also plays DVDs, and you can convert VHS to DVD. Or I guess DVD to VHS. I don't know why you'd want to do that. But yeah, it's here. This is a book of comics. This is actually, my fiance got this for me at McDonald's. It was when Star Wars Episode 1 3D came out in 2012. It's an R2-D2 toy that I never opened because I just think it's cool having that. I don't know why, I just think it is. This is school stuff. This is a big bag of fucking random junk. Nothing really interesting. I have a boomerang. Funny story about this boomerang. I found it in my front yard. And I went out and I'm like, did anyone drop a boomerang? And there's no children in sight. There's no one around. And I'm like, alright, I guess it's mine now. So I'd like to imagine someone from Australia threw this. And it came to me. But I like to imagine a lot of stuff. This is a bunch of random papers. I'll show you guys an example. A lot of movie stuff, actually. This was a logo I was designing for a movie I was going to make called 1985-2085 Volume 1. And here are some other volume ideas I had. It was also called 1980-2080 at one point. But yeah, this is basically just movie stuff. Things I wrote for movies or things I wrote for comic books or other ideas. I've done a lot of artistic stuff. What the hell? In my day. I don't know where the hell I got this from, but look, this was some like thing I was writing. I don't even know what the hell it was. But I was so bored, I invented a character called Dohe Dunji. And he's so cool. So, bunch of stuff. Oh my god, is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. I was on the cover of Fortune magazine one day. See? This is actually a prop for a movie. It's just a regular magazine, but we put a fake cover on it. I played a character called Greg Cohen, who was a ambitious young man. This is the Joker, and that's Japanese. It translates to Semenene du Kree Minakaru, which means dirty man peeping through window. I completely made that up. Down here, we got platinum playing cards. I got this for being a Club Nintendo member. It's platinum cards. I actually have also some from Kirby, which are somewhere here that are super rare. Got some really bad Resident Evil books. What else do I got here? More really bad. Well, actually, this one wasn't that bad. Yeah, some more stuff in here. And then in here I have, so you guys can see, a bunch of PSM magazines. The unofficial PlayStation magazine. I believe that's Clank from Ratchet and Clank. That's a Slinky, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. This is the Flea. I thought he was really, I mean, look at him. Look at that crazy bastard. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, this is really neat. I'll show you guys. Hold on, I gotta turn off the camera for this. Okay, I have removed it. This is the Tri-Cell bag. It's a really cool bag that actually I use to this day when I go to theme parks. That, what's it called, was from Resident Evil 5, the collector's edition. Really cool bag that it came with. Probably the last decent collector's edition I bought in a while. That came with like a variety of things, not just shoving an art book down our throat. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for inside here. Also, random fact, this whole piece, this shelf unit that you see in here that I fit in here, this was actually a regular shelf, bigger than this shelf. And it broke while we moved into our new house, and I had to cut it in half and basically salvage it, and I turned it into a shelf to put inside here. Because inside here there are no shelves. This is actually a closet that's meant for clothes. But yeah, so I did all that. So overall, really cool stuff, guys. Alright, so that pretty much covers everything that's inside here. This is also, oh my god, Fairly Odd Parents. But that pretty much covers everything that's inside here. Next up, we're going to go inside these two drawers and explore my Xbox 360 and PS3 collection, so it should be good. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry about the noise outside. I'll try to edit it as much as I can in the video, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw in this Nerd Room series, be sure to check out the original video that started it all and the previous video I did. I'm going to keep updating because, as you guys can see, we got quite a lot of room to cover. But if you want to see an overall view of my room, you can check out the original. That's what I did. And my last video explored all the stuff that was up there. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Meh.